Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to send email for Wix form submission using Postmark. So I am using Wix form for collecting the data of my registrant who is going to register for my event. Now what I want to do is that as I'm going to receive a new form submission or I'm going to receive the detail of a new registrant from my form submission, then automatically by using those details, I'm going to send an email to my registrant with all the required details. So here for sending the email, I'm going to use Postmark, and here for my objective, I need to build a connection between Wix form and Postmark. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from my Wix form, then automatically I'm going to send an email by using Postmark. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can send email for Wix form submission using Postmark. So imagine here I use a Wix form to promote events and manage registration. So upon registration, a webhook is triggered to send a confirmation email via Postmark, and this email will include event details, date and any necessary preparation. So this will help me ensure attendees have all the information they need, and this will be improving event attendance and satisfaction. So here what I want to do is, I want to connect Wix form with Postmark in such a way that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through my Wix form for any event registration, then automatically I'm going to send an automated email to that particular form submission about my event. So in my website, by using Wix form, I have added an event registration form, and as I'm going to receive a form submission through that form, and then automatically by using all that detail of that form submission, I'm going to send an email to my registrant who is going to fill that form and will create a new registration for my event, and I'm going to send that email by using Postmark. So here I'm going to set up this automation without any coding and programming skills, and I'm going to connect Wix form with Postmark by using Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing software for automation and integration, and now for every new form submission that I'm going to receive through Wix form, I'm going to send an email by using Postmark. So here for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab, and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser, and this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time, and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, then we can just click on sign in, and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to send email for Wix form submission using Postmark. Now I'm going to click on create, and here this will take us to this most important window of our workflow, and here in this workflow I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on, and trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here I need to first set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to first search for my trigger application, and here I can only set up single trigger step in my workflow and multiple action steps. So here in my trigger, I'm going to use Wix form as my trigger application. So I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to select Wix forms here. And now I have to give a trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab. A new form submission will be my trigger event, so I'm going to select this. And now I need to connect Wix forms with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I need to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Wix forms and Pabbly Connect. Now for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions. And first I need to copy this webhook URL, and now I need to take you to my Wix account, and here in Wix account I need to go to automation, so I'm going to open that, and here in automations I need to create a new automation, so I'm going to click on this new automation button, and here I need to click on start from scratch, and now here I need to set up my automation. So here first I need to give a title to this, so I'm going to clear this, and I'm going to give a title as Postmark Emails. Now I'm going to select my trigger, and here I'm going to use Wix Forms as my trigger. So I'm going to select that. And here I have this option of select which forms trigger this automation. So here I can select any form that I have on my website, or I can select any particular form that I want to use. So I'm going to select any here, and you can even select any particular form that you want to use. Now I'm going to scroll down, and I need to set up my action. And here in action, I'm going to use send via webhook. So I'm going to select that. And here I need to first give my target URL. So here in the tab of the target URL, I'm going to paste my webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I have added all the required detail, and I have set up my trigger and my action in my Wix account. Now what I need to do is I need to activate this automation. So I'm going to click on this activate button. And here I have successfully created this automation, and I have activated this automation. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So for getting this webhook response, what I need to do is I need to create a new form submission through my Wix form. And as I'm going to create that form submission, then automatically the data of that form submission will be sent to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to receive this response here. Now for creating the form submission, I'm going to take you to my Wix form. And here this is my Wix form for my event registration, and I need to fill all these details here. So first I have to give a first name, that is going to be Michael. Now I'm going to give my last name, that will be Karas. My email will be michaelkaras@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to give a random phone number. And I'm going to add your traveling city. So that is going to be Delhi. And now I have filled all the required details. So I'm going to click on submit. And now here we can see I have successfully created this form submission. So here I have created this new registration for my event. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So here this is the response of my form submission that I've just created in my Wix form. And here I have received all the detail of my registrant who has registered for my event. So here I have all these details, like I have the city, that is Delhi, I have the random phone number of my registrant, I have the email address, that is michaelkaras@pabblytudes.com, I have the first name, that is Michael, and I have the last name, that is Karas. So here we can see I have received all these details of my registrant through my Wix form submission. And now what I need to do is I need to send an email automatically to this registrant who has submitted my form in Wix form. And here for sending the email, I need to use Postmark. So here I want to automatically send this email, and I want to send this email via Postmark. So for that, I need to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here my action application is going to be Postmark. So I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to select Postmark here. Now I have to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and send email will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect Postmark with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting Postmark with Pabbly Connect, I need to give a server API token. So for getting the server API token, what I need to do is I need to first log into my Postmark account. And to get the API key, I need to choose my server, and I need to navigate to API tokens. So for this, let me take you to my Postmark account. And here I have this particular server of my first server. So I'm going to open that. And now in my server, I need to go to API tokens. So I'm going to open that. And here in API tokens, we can see I have this particular server API token. So what I need to do is I need to copy this API token. I need to go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that API token here in this tab. Now I have added my required detail. Now I'm going to click on save. And now we can see I have successfully connected Postmark with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to fill all these details for sending an email to my registrant. First I need to give my from email and to email. So for giving my from email, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my registered email address that I have added on my Postmark account, and this has to be my Postmark verified email. So I'm going to add that. Now I have to give my to email. So for the to email, I'm going to use my registrant email address that has submitted my form. And from that response of my form submission, I'm going to get my registrant email address, and I'm going to map that detail here in this tab. So I need to capture my response from previous tab, and I need to use that response here in this tab. So for that, I need to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I need to click here. I will open this response of Wix forms. And here this is the email address of my registrant. So I'm going to map this. And now this is going to be my email address to which I want to send my email. Now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to give my email subject, and my email subject will be event registration confirmation. Now I have added my subject. Now I'm going to scroll down and I have these two options of HTML body and the text body. So here I have these two options, and by using these options I can give my content that I want to use for sending my email. If I want to send my content in HTML body, then I can fill this tab of HTML body, and if I want to send plain or simple email, then I can use this text body tab. So here I want to send plain text emails, so I'm going to fill my email content here in this tab. So here my email content will be hi, and after hi I'm going to map the name of my registrant. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Wix Forms. And here this is the first name of my registrant, so I'm going to map this, I will give a space, and I'm going to map the last name. Thank you for registering for event. We are excited to have you join us. Below are the details of the event to help you prepare. I have the event name, date, time and location. If you have any questions before the event, feel free to contact us. We look forward to seeing you at the event. Best regards, Team Pabbly. So here this is going to be my email content, and now I have this option of track opens. So if I want to activate open tracking for my email, then I can open this tab and I can select this option activate, and if I don't want this option, then I can select inactive. I'm going to select activate here, and now I have filled all the required details and I have mapped all the details that I need. So as I have mapped these details, I have made all these details dynamic. Now what will happen is that as I'm going to receive a new form submission through Wix Form for the registration of my event, then automatically all these details that I've mapped here will get replaced with the new form submission detail in the real time. And every time I'm going to receive a new form submission, then I will send a new email via Postmark to that particular form submission. Now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have sent an email automatically to this email address, and this is the email address of my registrant who has filled my form submission through Wix Form, and I have sent this email automatically by using Postmark. So to check whether I've sent this email via Postmark or not, let me open Gmail. Now here on Gmail we can see I have received this new email, so I'm going to open this. And here this is my email that was sent to Michael Karras. So this was the name of my registrant, and also in this I have the email address, that is michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com. And here this is my email body that I have added in Pabbly Connect in Postmarks tab, and automatically by using that email body I have sent this email to my registrant who has submitted my form in Wix Form. So as I have received a new form submission through Wix Form, or I have received a new registration for my event through Wix Form, then automatically I have sent an email with all my event details, and I have sent that email by using Postmark. So here I have done this automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect, and with Pabbly Connect I have set up this automation between Wix Forms and Postmark. And now whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission for my registration of my event, then automatically as I'm going to receive that form submission, then I will send an email with all the event details to my registrant by using Postmark. So here I've set up this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for this, let me take you to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have connected Wix Forms with Postmark to automatically send email for Wix Form submission using Postmark. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Wix Forms, and my trigger event was new form submission. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was Postmark, and my action event was send email. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I am also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.